Alright, y'all, we back with another deck profile. This time we have a top 8 Modena regional qualifier, world championship qualifier deck profile, piloted by Esteban Ray. I guess I said that name right, but a Sky Striker Orcust deck list. Haven't seen Sky Striker doing much this format, especially with the Orcust, but I'm glad to really see this deck come into the format and somewhat try to make a splash in it. But let's get into the deck profile. A 40 card main deck. So we have 3 of the gears to the Orcust McKnight. Let's read this card. This card is no more special summon. You can send 1 Orcust or 1 World Legacy card from your deck to the graveyard. Then if there are 2 or more other cards in this card's column, treat this card as a tuner this turn. If you control no other monsters, you can special summon 1 World Legacy token machine, dark / level 1, 0 attack, 0 defense to both players' field and defense. You're going to use each of the effects of Gears through the Orcust McKnight 1 per turn. So we played 3 of those. We played 3 Orcust Nightmare, 3 Orcust Harp Horror. I'm so glad to see this card back. This card was wrecking havoc on the format years past, but let's read it. You can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon 1 Orcust monster from your deck, except Orcust Harp Horror. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except dark monsters. You can only use this effect of Orcust Harp Horror once per turn. Alright, so we played 3 of those. 2 Orcust Symbol Skeleton. You can banish the card from your graveyard and target 1 Orcust monster in your graveyard except Orcust Symbol Skeleton, special summon it. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except dark monster. You can only use this effect of Orcust Symbol Skeleton once per turn. So we played 2 of those. We played 1 World Legacy World 1 Gizmek Orochi, this Serptron Sky Slasher. If this card is in your hand or graveyard, quick effect. You can banish 8 cards from the top of your deck face down, special summon this card. You can banish 3 cards from your extra deck face down and target 1 face up monster on the field, destroy it. You can only use 1 Gizmek Orochi Sky Slasher effect per turn and only once that turn. So let's see, we have 1 Armageddon Knight, we have 1 Dark Grepher, we have 3 Orcust Return. Send 1 Orcust or World Legacy monster from your hand or face up field to the graveyard. Draw 2 cards. You're going to activate 1 orchestrated return per turn. So we played 3 of those. 1 orchestrated Babel. You can activate the effects of Orcust monsters in your graveyard or of link monsters you control with Orcust in the original name as quick effects. During your main phase, if this card is in your graveyard except the turn it was sent to the graveyard, you can send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard. Add this card to your hand. Pretty good, field spell. Basically gives interruptions on your opponent's turn and lets you play on your opponent's turn. So 1 Foolish Burial, 1 Call by the Grave, 3 Sky Striker Mobilize Engage. If you control no monsters in your main monster, so add 1 Sky Striker card from your deck to your hand except Sky Striker Mobilize Engage. Then if you have 3 or more spells in your graveyard, you could draw 1 card. So we play 3 of these. We play 2 Widow Anchors. We play 1 Sky Striker Mecha Hornet Drones. If you control no monsters in your main monster zone, special summon 1 Sky Striker Ace token in defense position, which cannot be tributed. And if you have 3 or more spells in your graveyard, when this card effect resolves, the tokens attack / defense become 1500 instead. 1 Sky Striker Mecha Eagle Booster. If you control no monsters in your main monster zone, target 1 face-up monster on the field. That target is unaffected by card effects this turn, except this one. And if you have 3 more spells in the graveyard, it cannot be destroyed by battle. So we have 3 Allure of Darkness. Basically, draw power, draw 2 cards, and banish 1 dark monster from your hand. Or if you do not have any in your hand, send your entire hand to the graveyard. Play 3 Upstart Goblin, basically for spells in the graveyard. You want to get that spell power going with the Sky Striker stuff. 3 Forbidden Droplet, basically one of the most powerful cards in the game. 2 Triple Tactics Talents, we want to draw broken cards, we want to see our opponent's hand, and we want to take monsters. 1 Forbidden Chalice, target 1 face-up monster on the field. Until the end of this turn, that target gains 400 attack, but its effects are negated. And 1 Into the Void. If you have 3 or more cards in your hand, draw 1 card. And if you do, during the end phase, discard your entire hand. It's crazy. Let's get into the extra deck. So we have 2 Galatea, the Orcust Automaton, 2 effect monsters including Orcust monster. This link card cannot be destroyed by battle. You could target 1 of your banished machine monsters, shuffle it into the deck. Then you can set 1 orchestrated spell / trap directly from your deck. You can only use this effect of Galatea, the Orcust Automaton, 1 per turn. So we play 2 of those. 1 Long Gears 2. 2+ effect monsters, including the Orcust monster. This link card cannot be destroyed by card effects. You could target 2 of your banished monsters, shuffle them into the deck, then you could send 1 link monster your opponent controls to the graveyard. This card cannot attack the turn you activate this effect. You can only use this effect of Long Girsu once per turn, so pretty good effect. 1 Sky Striker Ace Kaina, 1 Sky Striker Ace Kagari, 1 Access Code Talker, 1 Barricade Board Blocker. We have 1 Topologic Zeroboros. I remember this card was broken before it got the before we got the errata or whatever. Well, I guess they found out how to work the ruling. 3 Nightmare Unicorn, 1 Nightmare, not Nightmare, 1 Sky Striker Ace Azalea. Let's read this card. 2 light and or dark monsters must be linked summon. You can only special summon Sky Striker Ace Azalea once per turn. If this card is special summon, you could target 1 card in the field, destroy it. Then if you have 3 or less spells in your graveyard, send this card to the graveyard once per turn at the start of the damage step. If this card battles an opponent's monster, you could banish 1 spell from your graveyard, destroy that opponent's monster. It's a crazy card. Crazy link too. IP Masquerena, 1 SP Little Knight, 2 Dengirsu, 2 level 8 monsters. You can special summon Dengirsu to the Orcust of the Evening Star once per turn. You can also XC summon this card by using the Orcust link monster you control as a material. If a card you control will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you could detach 1 material from this card instead. If this card is special summon, you could target one. You could activate 1 of these effects. Send 1 card your opponent controls to the graveyard. Attach 1 of your banished machine monsters to this card's material. Crazy effect. And then 1 Typhon Sky Crisis. Let's get into the side deck. We play 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, 1 Lightning Storm, 2 Dark Ruler No More, 2 Triple Tactics Thrust. Then we played 3 Mistaken Arrest. Until the end of your next turn after this card resolved, neither player can add cards from their deck to their hand except by drawing them. Crazy card. 1 Sky Striker Afterburners, and then we play 2 Dimensional Barriers for everything except link monsters. So alright, man, we have a top 8 Sky Striker deck profile. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm bringing y'all the most diverse competitive Yu-Gi-Oh content there is out there. We're in national season. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and share the videos. Let's get there. I Grind Yu-Gi-Oh, we out.